My sister Katie had 3 classes in the hallway he planned to start from. I gathered screenshots, a list of names, and walked into Ms. Mudge's office with a shaking voice. She listened calmly, promised to act immediately, and walked off with intent toward the principal's door. My phone held the evidence. I trusted her. Hours later, guards filled the freshman wing. It almost felt safe. I told Katie I loved her, and believed we'd dodge disaster, but that was the last night I slept without guilt. I showed up early, expecting police cars and locked doors. But there was nothing. When I asked Ms. Mudge, she dismissed it as anxiety over my parents' divorce. I called 911. I ran through protocols, but nothing triggered help. My phone still had everything, and yet no one saw it as urgent. Third period passed like a countdown. When he walked toward the freshman hall, it was already too late. My feet couldn't carry me faster than bullets. He had posted warnings online. I printed every screenshot, emailed the principal, even left a voicemail. Nothing changed. Miss Mudge told my counselor I was just acting out. I begged Katie to skip school. She said she couldn't miss her chemistry quiz. I clutched my phone, my proof, my warning. The bell rang. A fire drill began instead. Everyone walked into the halls. I screamed at the intercom. No one listened. I sprinted down the east stairwell. Mr. Rodriguez grabbed my arm, asking what was wrong. I showed him everything. He ran, radioed admin. Ms. Mudge blocked the hallway, insisting it was under control. Rodriguez shoved past. A shot echoed. A kid screamed. Blood pooled. I dropped my phone. Katie's voice was somewhere behind. I ran toward it, slipping. Someone dragged me. My chest burned from crying. My throat raw from shouting warnings. I found Katie under a table, her jeans soaked in someone else's blood. She was shaking, silent. I held her tight. The shooter moved rooms. I heard boots. Ms. Mudge whispered through the intercom. Shelter in place. Rodriguez wasn't moving. My phone buzzed. Reporters asking for tips. I texted coordinates, photos. No one came. Katie whispered. You tried. I clung tighter, unable to believe that counted for anything now. The twist hit when footage leaked. Rodriguez bleeding out while Ms. Mudge refused him entry. Parents flooded the school board. The media twisted it, calling her a misinformed authority. I watched them frame her as a victim of chaos. My texts, emails, recordings, none shown. Katie watched silently. I screamed at the screen. She knew. No one cared. I realized then we were the collateral. The story wasn't ours to tell. Katie never returned to school. I recorded every memory, archived every file. 2 years later, Ms. Mudge published a book. I confronted her at a signing. You erased us, I said. She looked away. My phone buzzed. National Podcast wanted my story. I nodded. This time, our voices would be louder than hers. The episode aired. Katie listened beside me, holding my hand as survivors reached out. Teachers resigned, policies changed, and Ms. Mudge lost her tenure. My voice, our story became a reckoning. When Katie smiled just barely, I felt hope pierce through grief. We weren't just victims. We were the ones who made sure it never happened again. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.